What is up guys, in today's video I'm going to show you guys the top 5 best gaming mousepads you can buy in 2025. I included many different types of mousepad variants such as control, glass and budget options so that everyone in this video will find at least one mousepad that will suit them. So without further ado, let's get straight into the list. Starting the list at number 5, we got one of my favorite control mousepads out right now, that being the Lethal Gaming Gear Jupiter Pro V2. This is one of the slowest mousepads out right now. The mousepad has 3 different sizes, that being large, square and XXL. The mousepad also has 3 different hardness levels to it, with firm being the fastest and soft X soft being slower. The mousepad is what's often called a mud pad because of how slow it is, but in my opinion it should be called something like the cement pad because of how much slower it is compared to like the Giantus V2 or the Zoe GSR2. When using this mousepad in games such as CS2 or Valorant, you feel this level of control over every move you make that could only be described as omnipotence. Using this mousepad makes holding corners and flicks feel so easy. Of course I'm exaggerating a little bit because this mousepad isn't going to turn you into the next dunk, but it's still one of the best mousepads for slower paced games such as CS2 or Valorant if you're more gay. Moving on, I pick a mousepad which is the best if you're on a budget, that being the QCK Performance Speed. The mousepad goes on Amazon for around $35, and for that price you're getting a very good mousepad which performs just as well as more expensive mousepads from Pulsar or Lethal Gaming Gear. You can get this mouse in 3 different surfaces, that being speed, control and balance. Personally, my favorite version of this mousepad is the speed one, as it is really similar to the Radiant at more than half the price. The speed version of this pad is definitely suited mostly for games like Fortnite or Apex, as the surface is extremely quick. The mousepad also has stitched edges and a very thick neoprene foam, which makes the mousepad feel extremely durable. Overall, this mousepad just feels extremely high quality, especially considering the price. The next mousepad on this list is going to be the Wallhack VA005. This, in my opinion, is the best glass mousepad you can buy. Glass mousepads are generally very polarizing, with many people absolutely despising them and others saying that is the only mousepads they will ever use. Glass pads are extremely low friction and require extreme, and I mean extreme, mouse control to use effectively. When it comes to glass mousepad, Wallhack is often considered to be the best, and their mousepads feel extremely premium. The VA005 is their newest release and it offers a very nice ergonomic design, very consistent glide, and like previously said, extreme speed. The price is very high at over $170, but if you're really into aiming and enjoy using low friction glass pads, I think the VA005 is a good investment. Moving on to the 4th mousepad in this video, I have decided to pick the Infinity Speed V2. As the name suggests, the Infinity Speed is a very fast mousepad suited for fast-paced games. Infinity Mice are a fairly new company, but their mousepads in my opinion are really good for the price. The Infinity Speed V2 mousepad has a very smooth texture and makes your mouse glide like butter over it, while still offering a tiny bit of control. The stitching is extremely high quality, and the Poron foam is extremely dense and even has custom print on the bottom of it. The best part about this mouse is that it isn't even as expensive as most mousepads on this list and only costs like $45, which is fairly reasonable for the quality you're receiving. If you're searching for a speed pad, I recommend buying this one. The last mousepad in this list is going to be none other than the Artisan Zero. The Artisan Zero is as close as it gets to the perfect mousepad. The Artisan Zero is a very balanced pad which is suited for basically all games you can think of. Mousepads from Artisan are generally extremely high quality, but this in my opinion is the best one. Like Nike has Air Force Ones, Artisan has Artisan Zero. The mousepad is extremely well made with very tight stitching and a texture surface that is easy to move your mouse on while still having decent stopping power to help you with your flicks. If you're the type of guy who plays a lot of different types of games, I recommend checking this mousepad out. Artisan are a bit on the pricey side, but I think they're worth the money. Thank you guys for watching today's video. I hope I helped you to find the ultimate mousepad, and see you guys next time.